and welcome everybody to another episode of Holding It Down with Three Plates Tommy. Today we got a special guest coming to you from all the way from LA, East LA? Sure. Southern California. We got Louie Perez up in here from Manic Hispanic in the Hey House. What's up, Louie? Thank you. We got the motherfucking energy drink right here. For you won't go to sleep,
claro que sí.
We'll try to keep it exciting, so you don't go to sleep.
Yeah. Just keeps me balanced, bro.
No, but yeah, thank you for coming out here. You know? And fucking, I know it's a fucking drive always to come out here, especially on a fucking Monday with traffic.
Oh, I live in Orange County now.
Oh, you're from here?
Well, not from.
You're
local.
Yeah,
I'm like a cholo nomad.
Yeah, I'm from everywhere.
Yeah, I love Orange County, dude. This place is fucking sick as fuck.
Fool, everywhere they have fucking. Right now they have that fucking bioluminescence in the water.
What?
You seen that shit? Like in the night, fool. If you go to a beach where there's red tide.
Yeah.
And then in the night, you go right there to the same beach. When the waves hit or when you walk on the water, it's like glowing a dark blue, like crazy shit. Like a glow in the dark stick. Sick. It's like that. You hit the water and it's all glow. It's
what if we drink it? Can we get a sick ass buzz?
I don't know. I wonder if people drink that shit. You get all fucked up. Imagine.
Hey, if we pee and then we cross streams, it's like lightsabers.
Does it turn green,
Or lightsaber fight.
Go do fucking P-war fights in the fucking ocean, eh?
Yeah.
No, but sick. Yeah, they have that shit out here. Before anything, I seen some fucking crazy shit on the way here today. Fool, I was driving all normal. It was a little bit of traffic, and then there was a fucking something like came by my window, and I looked, and it was a fucking parakeet. I was like, damn, and it flew away, and I was like, look at this fucking parakeet. And then it turns, and then it just goes like I'm driving, and it just fucking lands right in front of me, like on the road, dog. On some random ass shit. Just a fucking blue parakeet. I'm like, hey, dog, I was like, is this a fucking sign? I hope it's good luck.
That was a random, bro.
That was on some random shit, huh?
It was blue. He saw a Mexican.
He's like,
fucking stacking on you, homie.
I know he's all, you ain't going nowhere, bro.
He's like, what's up, homie?
Where you going, homie?
Keeping it real, dude.
But ain't that some weird shit? Do you believe in that weird shit, motherfucking the signs and shit? I was like, I didn't ask for a sign for nothing, but
are we opening
what the fuck was it?
Are we not smoking off the tin foil? Are we putting it on our head?
Yeah, we're covering our heads right now in the fucking
Let's fucking go,
aluminum.
Bro. Is this our simulation? Is this the Chicano simulation where we're like the video game where we upgrade from fucking leaf blower to fucking Cutlass Sierra to podcast?
Hey, now we're on the podcast.
And then we're just
top.
pura mamada todos fueras. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Jefa. I love you.
She's watching, eh?
Yeah, she don't give a fuck, dude. She's like, what, you did another one? I don't care. I'm not watching that shit. You just talking about fucking white girls again? You're so nasty.
That's your shit right there? That's a kryptonite?
Yeah.
White girls?
Yeah. But hey, shout out to the gente.
Everywhere.
I love my gente, dude. I love you. And I got, in the end, the white girls, they got an expiration date on them, like milk,
Yeah, all right, I'm getting tired.
Yeah, no, the sun isn't their friend. I'm not talking shit. I'm not being racist. Just like, we're like iguanas, bro. Yeah. We're fine, but then poor white people, that shit will burn you up. You
saying the sun too long.
I mean, let's get political, talking about aliens and la migra and all this shit. But fool, you weren't even equipped for this fucking weather, bro.
For real.
We're just playing the long game. One, we don't have birth control and we fuck and we have kids. And secondly, you're probably not going to make it when the ozone melts some more.
The fucking...
I'm just like, I'm playing the long game, bro.
Cool. I was watching that astronaut movie the other day. It's a new movie, A Million Miles Away. And this fool has like 6 kids on there. I'm like, damn, the whole movie. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker's having another baby.
Is Michael Pena?
I think so.
It's a Mexican, right?
Yeah. The
Mexicans in space. Sent to reproduce?
Yeah, it's a movie about some fool who was like his whole life he wanted to be an astronaut. He was like a smart ass kid and shit. And then he ended up being a fucking astronaut.
A smart ass Mexican
Yeah,
sent
he
to
worked in the
space to
field.
reproduce.
He worked in a field.
Now, okay.
Yeah, he worked in the field. Right, he was like a farm worker, but it's a true story.
What?
Yeah, it's true story. This fool, he was a migrant worker.
I didn't know my shit.
From California, and he fucking grew up his whole life, and he worked fucking working on the field with his parents.
Oh, that's hard. I like that.
And he
story.
fucking went to school. He was just like one of the smart ass kids. He was really good at numbers and all that shit. And he got it in his head to, like, his dad would give him these goals. Like, you have a goal in life, and he's like, well, to make a goal, to get to your goal, you have these 5 steps. And he just breaks down the 5 steps of his whole life to get to the goal of being a fucking astronaut. And he ends up being a fucking astronaut. He's like, goes through all these fucking shits, and it's a cool movie. I was tripping out on that shit. I was like, oh, fucking, and it's a true story.
See,
That fool was playing
dope.
Jose Alfredo Jimenez up in space. He like
No Chalino?
His fucking thing was he ate tacos and played Jose Alfredo Jimenez in space, and it's some shit that nobody can say, you know, like, dick, I was in fucking space and did that shit.
So if goes to space, does that make him a legal alien?
Damn it. These are the questions.
These are my
ladies
jokes,
and
bro.
gentlemen.
By the way, I'm patenting these when I finally do stand up.
Yeah,
I got bits, dude.
Yeah?
I just rack them in my head. I'm not gonna do them. I always tell like George and shit. I was like, yeah, man, I come up with jokes, but I don't know if I'll ever stand up there without a band behind me and somebody running by and hitting me in the nuts.
It's a whole fucking different trip though. But
Yeah.
you do all, I just record shit on I'll be driving, or even fucking I'll wake up at night or in the fucking middle of a store, and I'll just record some shit. I'll be like,
I got some ones like that one, like I was like thinking like to myself, like, let's talk about aliens for a minute. Like, you know, the legal ones from space, not the illegal ones like my tia Concha.
You know, hey,
Well, why does space have to make them fucking legal?
yeah, what the fuck?
Why are we illegal? Because it's on the other side of the fucking fence. That's some bullshit.
The fucking imaginary lines, eh?
Simón.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, dude. This shit got real serious.
Come
bro.
on, people. You thought this was a fucking normal podcast? We're talking about some fucking serious shit.
I like
this shit
it.
don't wash off.
Damn, I didn't know fucking Mexicans went to space already. My whole fucking brain just went.
Yeah, Mexicans have been in space. That fool, he was a Mexican straight up, like, you know, hardcore. Went out there, spoke Spanish and shit. That's some random ass fucking shit to be out there.
Why don't we colonize Mars, bro? We could do that fast.
Oh, they probably already have fucking shit out there.
Under 9 months.
India just made it to the moon. They have a fucking rover. You know how they have that shit in Mars?
Yeah.
They have one on the moon now.
I'd say they're hard competition too, bro. They're like around the same skin tone.
Yeah.
And they're just
hey,
like,
fool, you
they're
ever see
rocking
Indian
them
fools?
fast.
Sometimes I'll see Indian fools and they look like Mexican, like a straight
know.
Mexican fool. I'm
Tú
like, hey,
sabes, loco.
I'll see him at the store and I'll be like, oiga, I'll talk to him in Spanish and she'll be like, oh. And I'll be like, what the fuck? I'll be like, oh shit, my bad.
I did the same thing,
Hey,
dude.
they do. They look the same. Some fools, I'm like, look at this spicy ass fool. And he'll be like some Hindu man or something. I'll be like, oh shit.
I'd be all like,
We're the same fucking people.
Yo quiero a buffalo chicken roll. And then be like, oh, yeah, no, I want that thing right there.
What about, speaking of like the Indian and shit, you ever watch those videos on YouTube of them when they'll cook shit? They'll make like waters. Like, those fucking waters look fucking delicious, dog. But when you see them making them, you're like, the ice or the water's all dirty or their hands are all dirty and they're just dipping their shit in there. I'm like, fuck, I can't, dog. I'm going to get sick.
Nah, they get respect. They're like, their whole country's Tijuana.
Yeah, the whole, for real. The whole fucking country's a border right there. Huh? I always tell fools, I said it before on the podcast, dog, the worst shit ever is that drive leaving Tijuana, and when you're leaving the border, fool, you have to say no to some crazy ass looking fools. You're like, damn, this fool's going to kill me. Just give him $1. Like, fool, crazy
Plus
looking at fools. They'll be just cleaning your windows, and you're like, no. And they're like, fuck it, I didn't hear you. You're like, fuck, you got to give this fool money.
Yeah.
And
there's
you
no
feel
way to
bad,
run.
Dog, the little kids
You're
and shit.
Stuck.
You feel bad for everybody right there, fool. It'll be like some lady with little kids, and you're like, she don't have no leg.
That's why I walk, dude. I never drive, so I don't have to feel the
guilt.
guilt.
You're just like, fuck it, drop me off. I'm walking across.
Dude. That way, if everybody's gonna hit me up, I'm gonna walk away with a Guatemala statue or something.
Yeah, yo, fucking, what's up? Big ass some shit, a fucking piggy bank you don't need,
Bro, I traded a pair of binoculars for a Guadalupe statue once, bro. A sick one, bro. I had like binoculars in my backpack. I'm like, hey.
One of the guys from Sector 9, that fucking longboard they went to fucking TJ with my homie. He used to be a longboarder. He was sponsored by them. Danny Connor. He was a badass fool from Ridgecrest. He used to do downhill skating. Sick. Well, they went to TJ and they got one of those big ass paintings of like the Virgin Mary and the other Mexican fool, and they made skateboards with those designs, badass ones. And I'm like, damn, they probably made a grip of fucking money off those drawings, and they bought that shit for like
to the gente
$20. Fuck no, right. Full Sector 9 didn't break those fools off.
Big no shout out to Sector 9.
Never mind on. Edit this fucking.
Nah, I'm fucking around, dude. No. Don't edit it. Don't edit nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not joking around. I'm playing with you, but you know what you should do? You should just give it to me and him, and we'll pass it on to the gente.
Yeah, we'll pass it to the gente.
I heard this fucking podcast is sponsored by Adelitas, and that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Best show in town.
Adelitas in Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hong Kong's like the fucking major label now, right? Adelita's like the farm team still. That's
hey,
like
but
people's place.
In the Hong Kong, there was like fools were getting blasted from there. Like the owner, one of the fucking people that worked there, and one of the waitress girls. They got shot in the fucking place.
What?
So it's like, I don't know what's going on with fucking Hong Kong.
Well, the fucking the Marine died, right? He took a pill and then they shut it down.
Oh, he died in there. He had fentanyl.
He died in the fucking club.
That fool's getting too fucking wild in there, huh?
There's a lot of blue balls that night.
Hey, there's some crazy shit. Those fucking places, fools travel to those shits. And my homie's like, dog, you go, and he's like, fool, think the baddest fucking high knot at a club here, she's right there, and you could just be like, hey, what's up? And they're like, let's go.
He's on the north.
He's also, what the fuck, dog? Because my homie will go down there. He's like, oh, I'll probably make a trip down fucking next month. We're going with the homies. And I'm like, are you gonna get something? And he's like, fool, what you think, dog? That's what I'm going for, fool. That and tacos. And I'm like, damn, that's the plan for him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is to go over there and he's like, fool, think. The baddest one, fool, that you see at a club out here, you're like, damn, that was fucking fine. He's all, there's fucking 30 of them right there. You could choose from and be like, oh, that one. And he's like, that's what you do. He's like, fuck, I don't care. I'm like, you don't care, fool? There's some fucking maniac-ass, dirty, mechanic-ass old man fucking went in there and did that shit, all dirty. He's like, no. I'm like, fuck it.
Well, you're not in the same room. Then. You're not in the same room with them, right?
Nah. Yeah, I think I don't see them.
I think
is there's a fucking blank? Is there's a curtain? Put a curtain in that motherfucker.
Shout out to Los Villains, my first band. We used to play Quinto Patio, Hard Rock on Revolucion with Tijuana No. Those are our homies back in the day.
Tijuana No.
Those were our boys. Luis Quereña, that was my boy. We used to stay on at his house on Coahuila Street, and I was in the fucking.
Hey, that's what Coahuila. I remember my brother would be like, "Vete la Coahuila."
Simón.
And that means like,
I was the
something bad.
Hood, dude. And we would. Oh man, I got so many stories from back then. But
what about the Coahuila? What is that fucking place? Is that a fucking strip? Like,
yeah. That's like crazy. And he lived. His house was in it was a little shed in a parking lot, and it was hidden behind bushes.
Yeah.
And back in the day, he used to put on. Como se dice, the Bullring Club, and all the punk bands, Vandals, TSOL, the Ramones, Johnny Thunders, everybody, he put on the shows there.
So they would play right there.
They would play in that area, and he was the promoter, and then he joined Tijuana No or started the band, and he became like brother bands with the Villains back in the day. And then me and him clicked up because we were just maniacos, just fucking doing speed and staying up all night. So whenever we played Tijuana, I would be like, yo, I'm in town. He'd go, okay, come on, fool, let's go party.
Get over here.
And we just hang out all fucking night. And I remember we walked through all that Zona Norte, everything. And back then, it was just like a couple blocks, there was just a couple of the clubs, and it was like literally like La Bamba. It was just like, it looked like a dance club that put out
that whole little fucking.
And now it's like, from what I see, it's LED screens. It's like a straight up Paisa Las Vegas. Dude.
Yeah.
Like
a little strip.
8 blocks of this shit, dude.
And it's all maniaco clubs too?
I think so, tal vez. I wouldn't know.
I'm not sure.
I would never know, but I'd say that's pretty fucking wild now.
That's fucking crazy, huh? They don't give a fuck out there.
Hey, just do your part and put money towards some little kid that's got to eat in Colombia, and the mom's going to send that money over to him. So if you're going to do it, spend and tip your waitress, tip your Tip your sex worker.
Tip the sex worker.
Tip your sex worker. Tip your bartender.
Hey, is that shit legal out there?
No say, but yeah, I mean,
Or they say it's legal in Vegas, no? But you have to be at a place like where they do it.
probably in Vegas, you got to drive to like what is that, Pahrump or something? Or one
You
of
have to
those
go to
cat
that place
houses?
with that fucking man out in the fucking
the one
the bunny ranch.
the one where they gave they gave Garoppolo the fucking from the Raiders the pass.
Oh,
if
he
you
was
could
right
get him
there.
to the-
Wasn't fucking Lamar Odom? They found him at one of the.
a sick
that
one.
motherfucker was getting maniac right there.
Yeah, but didn't the chicken ranch? They said to the new QV of the Raiders, they say, hey, you got the 49ers there. You get us there. You're good for life. You get a lifetime pass.
The fuck yeah, he's all right there.
He's a good looking bastard too.
But
I'd fuck him.
But that's a gay fool from the Raiders. That's what I'm saying.
You seen him?
Hey,
He's handsome.
Don't start scaring us, dog.
Come on, bro. You know it's the fools that say that
but,
shit
hey,
that get all the
they
pussy.
took that chance. They took that chance because fucking they know the Raiders ain't gonna win, eh?
Oh, you sound like a Rams fan.
No,
Cowboys?
No, but I'm just saying that's why they're like, hey, tell them they're gonna get everything, fool. Go ahead.
He was dating a porn star too.
Who, the Vato?
Yeah.
Who?
Garoppolo.
Was he?
Yeah, she was fine too.
Well, all those fools are on that fucking maniac tip, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I heard. I'm a fan of her work.
What about that one fool from the Dodgers that fucking... What
the one that's just getting busted?
He got busted, he beat up his hind, but
I
it's
think
like the fourth time.
That's what
shit.
I was gonna say. What I get like when there's like always like some ratchet shit going on, but when you get like a fourth fucking offense,
you're like, all right,
you're a
motherfucker.
fucking piece of
yeah,
shit,
get
bro.
that motherfucker. Yeah, they kick all his jerseys, everything. They get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He's a piece of shit. But I am selling his jerseys on eBay.
Yeah, we got 2 fucking Urias jerseys. I got a rookie card Urias.
I'm
Just in
donating
case.
20% to the ACL.
We're trying to get rid of
it
him.
is.
The-
Fucking around.
What about trading cards? Do you ever get into weird shit like that?
Not
weird
shit.
I know
like
how
that.
they're weird. It's
See, bro,
the most
I made
normal shit ever.
I made one homosexual statement. We're good, bro. We're gonna have a good time here.
Fucking my homie's all into trading cards right now, dog.
Not baseball. See, I only got into football because of the Raiders, but I did get into autograph cards.
Oh yeah?
You know about those?
Nah.
Oh, bro, that's like crack for fucking degenerate fucking gambler collectors. Like they have these things called hobby boxes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how interesting this is gonna be on a fucking podcast, but I'm gonna send it
fools
anyways.
love it.
Fuck it, let's do it. So like these hobby boxes, only the nerdy dudes from The Simpsons, like the comic book store looking guys, get them in those stores, and then the hobby boxes, each box is guaranteed 2 autograph cards inside of it. And what it is, it's a card with a real autograph on the card. So
it'd be like a Jerry Rice.
Whatever. Like for me, it was Star Wars because I was into Star Wars.
Yeah.
So you get these and you get a fucking Carrie Fisher autograph, and that shit's got fucking sometimes $400 to $1,000 on the market, you know. So I got into that all fucking cracked out, dude. I was buying boxes of them, just opening them up all night, just wrappers all over the floor like tin foil and shit.
You gotta fucking keep them crisp too,
probably
because they grade them. Like if your shit has any little fold on the corner. That's fucking
those tire kicking
off.
Motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah, fools are looking and flipping them
it.
around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just trip out. My homie's like, dude, I got a fucking Kobe Bryant card right now. They're fucking this. My homie, no, not an autograph. My homie has like Kobe Bryant cards though, and my cousin, he had books. I remember he had like the books, and he had pages of Kobe Bryant, Jordan. And this was way before I started seeing fools collect really cards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder what happened to all those fucking books. Like, there's mad because some cards fucking $200,000.
Oh, shouts to the GOAT Kobe, bro. His autograph now is probably worth.
Yeah, Kobe's. Mike Tyson, you think? Nah, Mike Tyson, nah.
He's still alive. I'm talking about dead
Ali.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
Who do you think is worth a grip of money to have their fucking autograph right now?
Anybody dead?
Dead fools. Who do you think pulls a grip of money for having an autograph?
Tupac.
Stallone? Tupac for sure, huh?
You know they have authenticators though, because when I got deep into that fucking crack, the fucking dudes would be like, "Oh no, the fucking
there's a loop right here."
Right. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I started having you got to get a picture of the person signing it.
Or a fucking one of those things that said, yeah, this shit is fucking.
Yeah, but then they even say sometimes, go, no,
that's not a real authentication.
That's
like,
when
man,
I stopped.
What the fuck I
got
to take this shit? Fuck this shit.
Stop fucking with that shit.
Fucking
now.
$200 card.
Yeah,
but you'll get lucky. Even those fucking Pikachu cards cost feria now.
Oh, dude,
Fools,
all that shit's
my
wild.
homie, those. You get a Charizard card, that's just like $900.
Didn't Logan Paul buy
he bought
Post
one
Malone. Post Malone bought one too,
like
right?
for like $1 million or 10 million something, and it was a fake one.
Oh, okay. No, Logan Paul bought the fake one.
Yeah, Logan Paul bought the fake one.
Post Malone just bought the Lord of the Rings Magic card for like $1 million. 10 million, right?
Dog, what the fuck?
And dude just pulled it randomly. His whole life changed.
Imagine.
Fuck that.
What would you do with all that shit? Imagine they give you $10 million for some fucking random ass card you have.
What are we gonna do with all that shit?
What the fuck are we gonna do with all this shit?
I say we get some fucking.
What the fuck is that fool Post Malone gonna do with it though?
I think a couple Mexicans just need to put some pantyhose on their head and hit up some hobby shops, bro.
Yo, hey, you fucking kick some doors in. Everyone's doing that shit right now. That fucking what is it? Where they smash and grab?
Oh man,
you see that shit on the fucking
that
news
shit
all day
is
at the
almost
mall,
not,
in a mall too. Like, damn, these fools are getting heavy.
Yeah, shit's almost not funny. And then what was it? I saw the what was it, like one of the chief fucking operators of Orange County is like, they're all coming from LA.
Yeah, they were like, hey, they see where it is. Well, they say what if it's less than $900, it can't do nothing to you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if I was hitting
that's
licks,
a fucking.
Yeah.
But what do you do with all that shit? Those fools sell the clothes or what?
They probably fence it. But if you're hitting licks in LA and LA's getting a little dry, because LA's it's my hometown, but LA is not only dry, it smells like BP and syrup.
Yeah, it's
everywhere you go, right? It's nasty. So then they look at Orange County and it's like, it just looks like this tall blonde with big chichis, and they're like, let's hit that Nordstrom, spray a mall, jewelers. Right, I get it. Like as a person that dabbled in crime, it looks good.
Yeah,
but then you just kind of feel like, I guess I'm getting soft in my old age. I get a little remorse. I feel like, man, that's like I always just feel like there's gonna be some fucking black or Mexican person that worked in the back room that's gonna get blamed. Like, oh, you let that fucking, you weren't watching, and those fools came.
Yeah, that was your cousin.
Yeah, you're fired now. You know, that's the irony of it all.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Somebody's gonna get blamed, and then some fucking insurance fucking jerk bag behind a fucking he's gonna
money.
Get double, bro. I wouldn't even be surprised if they were fucking hiring some fucking like, people on the back end.
You guys go in there and take all this shit. I'm gonna fucking turn it in. They're gonna give me double back.
And you take a bath and all that
because
money,
I have to fix all the fucking all the fucking shit,
all that insured inventory. Then they get a big old fat check, and then somebody gets fired for not watching the door or leaving some fucking shit turned the wrong fucking way. You know what I mean?
They gotta watch all that shit, like bank rob, all that fools that rob banks and all the fools that do the Brinks trucks and shit. Yeah. Some fool just jacked a Brinks truck and fucking got away with that shit.
Sick ass fool. How did he pull that off?
I don't know. He got out. It was like two fools. One of them got all the fucking bags of feria. The other fool just went on a chase with those fools, crashed into some building, went into the building, and they never found him. They looked for him everywhere. They fucking made everyone leave. They'd never found him. So he went into the building, went underground probably, and went. They're like, but I'm telling you, these fools that are doing all this crazy shit, I'm like, how are they getting away with it?
The Brinks truck was always the one that I was always like, you see in the movies, and you're like, damn, that'd be sick to do that. Like, that's just that one moment of time when the dude's pushing the money out.
Heat, that movie Heat.
Yeah, that's what that's probably where it came from.
But you got to think about, I'm like, all the fools that do get away with it, they already have money. Like, they have money because they have all this fucking equipment set up, and then the fucking timing. And
it's an addiction.
They know, so they already know. It ain't. Like, those are the fools that get away with fucking $20 million and shit.
Oh, yeah. Me and you would get busted the first time we tried it.
$8,000. You'd be like,
bro. We try to knock over a 7-Eleven. We're getting shot in the head,
bro. That's it. Or the fools that try to take the ATMs with like, the truck.
Yeah.
They'll just tie that shit to the truck. Let's go.
Yeah, you could be a white chick at a party, though, and try and grab a cop's gun, and they just knock you out, bro.
They'll fucking blast your ass. Anything. They think that shit's a gun. What was that? Oh, it was a can of fucking energy drink. Well, it looked like a gun to me.
You'd be a bunch of people from Colorado and get in a fist fight with cops, and they just push you down. But me, man, if I sneeze in the wrong direction, I'm getting shot.
You getting shot. You looking over here. What are you looking at? Hey.
The only respect I do have for cops is that they're the biggest gang in the world.
You seen those fools that they have like tats, certain tats. They have their own group gangs.
Nope, I don't know anything about them.
And the fucking they can't do that shit no more.
They sure can't.
Yeah, no, yeah, no tattooing here.
Next
but speaking
subject.
about tattooing, a lot of people, probably don't know that you're a tattooist just for music. But how's that shit? How long have you done that? Before music or music has always been a part of your life?
I got into tattooing. I mean, I guess I'm not counting like Walkman motor tattooing kill on my friend's chest at like 16 years old. But I got into professional tattooing around 1998. And I think we're going on 24, 25 years tattooing professionally. So
damn,
it's been a ride.
And you fucking traveled and all that shit through.
Yeah, man.
From that.
Yeah, it was a trip. Shout out to the greats that laid out the path for me. Jason Grant, Rick Walters, Danny Dringenberg. They all got me out there on the road, doing shit and professionally tattooing and seeing the world. And it's been the best thing to happen to me because before that, I was like, joking around about getting in trouble and shit. But I was getting in trouble.
Yeah,
there
was bad shit.
Yeah, I was just like, and I have good parents. I just came up bad from bad influences on my own. I just like to do bad shit.
Yeah,
it was fun for a while. And I got into I've been drawing since I could hold a pencil, so 3 years old. I would draw shit on the back of flyers, my dad's gigs, you know.
And your dad plays music? Or
my
what?
dad plays music, and my dad's band was pretty influential in the Chicano community for a long time. But before I say what band it was, I need to preface that my dad was a wedding mariachi for the first 10 years of my life before he started playing rock music.
Okay.
And so in 1973, his band started, and then they were mariachis until they got into rock music, I'd say in the early 80s, and then they got a record deal.
Okay.
And with that record deal, they kind of got a little start and a little kickoff, and we were still kind of pretty poor.
Yeah.
And then they got a big hit song in the 80s when they did a song for a soundtrack.
Yeah.
And my dad's band is Los Lobos.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's fucking dope.
Yeah. So he's a founding member of Los Lobos. But I want to say all that shit before so somebody doesn't think I'm like fucking Mick Jagger's kid or something. I'm more like Jose Jagger's kid.
Lobos is fucking OG.
I'm more like Juan Valdez's kid, which means if we were rock stars, I still had to fucking clean the backyard and get a job and fucking I didn't get to fucking snort coke off of some chick's butt cheeks unless it was Chalino Sanchez's kid.
Hell yeah. That's cool though. But in what La Bamba?
Yeah.
That fucking shit changed you guys' life.
It changed our lives, and I was already older by then, so it was kind of like different, because I kind of was already kind of who I was by the time I was like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
And I think that was around the time it happened.
Yeah.
But I mean, fuck, dude, that was they're still the most commercially successful all original lineup in history. Because before that, I think ZZ Top was, and then the bass player died, R.I.P. Dusty Hill, and now the Lobos are 50 years the longest lineup.
They're fucking bad. That's fucking
and they're the OGs, bro. And I've seen some shit.
Yeah.
I've seen some shit in my life.
And you met probably some cool people through that. And
I met some cool people, and not a lot of people can say they went from poor as fuck.
Yeah.
And we were poor as fuck, living out of a car, driving around. My mom's going to hate this because my mom always wants to look highfalutin and snooty.
Yeah.
But we were poor as fuck, driving around looking to see whose fucking living room lights were on to stay there for the night if we weren't staying at my grandma Lupe's or my other grandma's house. To, boom, movie stars at birthday parties and barbecues. To, boom, working class as fuck, to where, dad's like, oh shit, I'm a little dry on some money right now. Kick me down, Yeah. So
that's
you get
cool
to
though,
see the ride, where, I don't know, man, some people, and I get a little celoso because I see some of these kids who their dads are rock stars, and I'm like, man, it must be fucking nice, dude. Just
it's some
cruising,
fucking
bro.
Shit.
I'm fucking
some crazy.
I'm catching turbulence on takeoff, man. I don't know where this plane is going, bro.
But you fucking doing some shit,
hustled.
Made fucking fucking sick ass tattoo artists, and
gracias.
And fucking music, dog.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
took fucking Manic Hispanic to like that fucking next level fucking
Bro,
out there where everyone knows what's up fucking Manic Hispanic.
I can't even believe it, bro. If you told me that like Manic Hispanic would be as big as they are now, I'd say cap.
Yeah.
Hard cap. There's no way Manic Hispanics can be bigger than they were,
Yeah.
you know, when I used to fucking love them and I was friends with them. But it's been a wild ride, man. I'm just great. I'm beyond grateful. I'm even grateful. I'm grateful to sit here with the man, dude.
Yeah,
this is cool.
Thank you for fucking
Your
being
pod's
right here
blowing
with us.
up. Shout out to our homie George Perez, going talking
George
to him.
Perez, fucking
The whole circle of people that I get to run in is I'm humbled, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm humbled that my life has gotten me here, from a kid that drew on the back of a flyer to where I am now, getting to travel the world and play music. And just, I mean, maybe it's just the Chicano in me, but just get that little bit of respect from somebody means a lot to us.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't take a lot, just a little respect. That like, oh yeah, homie, this shit's fucking that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm good, dude.
You're like, that's all what
all I
I'm fucking
want,
doing
dude.
this shit for.
That's all I
pussy.
want, bro. Just,
Yeah.
you know, I think with us, it means a lot more to us because that's all we have sometimes.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of times there's a lot of fools that like Raza hates, you know.
Bro, I was trying to not get to that, but that's what I'm talking about because like I don't think it's our fault. I'm gonna go off on one, but I don't think it's our fault. Call me fucking wild, but that's part of the machine, bro. The machine puts us in this little cage saying, here's one piece of bread for you guys to fight over. And once that's gone, that's all your fault.
Yeah.
But these fuckers got 20 loaves for themselves.
Yeah.
And they throw us one little half piece of pan dulce and say, that's it. That's one roll for this movie. Y'all Mexicans better fight for it.
Yeah,
you know, and then we're all like, yeah, he's too fat. He's stupid. Oh, he said this the other day. That's not real. It's like, oh, why don't we lift each other up? Like all these other cultures back each other. That's why I look at like guys like you and George, and you guys are all like, nah, fool, we're gonna fucking bum rush this shit.
Yeah, we're trying to fucking make this shit happen.
That's what I'm
make some
at,
shit
bro.
blow up.
Too much gatekeeping going on, bro.
Yeah.
People are like, no, not you, not you, not you. I'm like, fuck that shit. How about everybody?
Yeah.
I want to see everybody get big. And maybe that's just because I've been poor, I've been middle class, I've been upper middle class, back to middle class. You know, I'm kind of like in a state where like we're the working class. Yeah. Where I just finished going to fucking North Carolina and Tennessee with the Lobos, and I saw gente in a parking lot of Raleigh, literally in a fucking murder mart, fucking like crack fucking spot where they were trapping, and there was a little fucking circle of fucking Mexicanos fucking bumping corridos, dude, with like yellow shirts on, like bright fucking lime green yellow shirts, which means they were just hooking up somebody's driveway or something.
For sure.
And I'm like, bro, this is North Carolina. We're up in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
dude.
we're everywhere.
We're up in this motherfucker, dude. And if Charlemagne the God was right, by like 2035, Hispanics are going to be the majority in the United States.
Yeah.
So you motherfuckers can outlaw abortion and all that shit in all the red states you want. We're going to be a la bro. We're up in this. You guys can try and double them numbers, man. But we coming for you.
5 motherfucking kids, huh?
Yeah, man. I can't wait for Presidente Perez up in this piece.
Hey, there
dude.
was always like Mexican people. They like always notice fools have like 12 kids, fool,
Fuck
14 kids. Like, oh yeah, I have fucking 7 brothers, 8 sisters. You're like, damn, dog, that's a gang of fucking kids.
I don't know. I don't have any kids I know of.
I remember the Ortiz family in Ridgecrest. Those fools had like fucking 14, just one of the families. And then they had 14 kids in that family.
Yeah.
And then that was just one family. And then they had different cousins and other Ortizes. And each of those families had like 10 kids and 8 kids. Like, they're fucking going to take over Ridgecrest one of these days.
How about the hard paisas that all the kids' names are Uvaldo, Owaldo, Ungualdo?
You're like, what the fuck is your name?
They're all like variations of the same name. That shit's sick.
Or what about like when you see like Mexican kids or whatever, and they have like some crazy like a fucking white ass kid name or some shit. You're like, well, this motherfucker.
Shit, bro.
You be like, he'll be like some paisa ass looking kids, and the name would be like Brixton or some shit. You be like, this little fucking paisa kid.
I married a beautiful güera. And I just happened to find the only girl in all of Tustin that didn't have any money. And I was like, God damn it.
Yo, you damn.
What the fuck happened? You bait and switched me. But then when we got married, like she's like, I was like, you sure you want to change that last name? I was like, you're switching up a winning lottery ticket for the one that just says free ticket. You know, like you're gonna switch Wilson to Perez. I was like, get ready to get left on hold a lot. You're going to get dirty looks from Mexicans and white people.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? Wait a minute.
You know, you're going to wait extra long at the DMV.
For real, huh?
Yeah, man. I was like, all right, you can do it. I was ready to take Wilson just to see what the fuck they do.
I'm going to take Wilson.
Because I'm kind of light-skinned. So, like, sometimes they're like, that was my curse. Is like I was too white for the Mexicans, but I was way too Mexican for the Güeros, obviously.
Yeah. My homie was going to take his girl's last name.
Yeah, I mean, I was joking. That's some cuck ass shit.
I know. I was like, hey, dog, don't do it.
I
was
ain't
like,
doing
you better
some
not do it. And he's
shit
like,
like
whoa,
that.
dog. I'm like, nah, boo. Just don't do that.
I'm trying.
And then my girl told me her friend that she proposed to her boyfriend. Like,
yeah,
like they're married now and they have a kid and shit. But the girl proposed to the guy, and I'm like, and she's like, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's cool. She's like, what? She was just tired of fucking waiting like this. So I'm like, hey, well, fuck. And she was been like, hey, fuck this fool. Obviously, some shit ain't popping off with him, you know?
I'm super open-minded and inclusive. If she wants to offer that ring to him while she's pegging the shit out of him, that's all good, bro. Like, I say, do your thing, bro. Like,
yeah, I was just like, that's fucking weird.
How does it work? Like, kneel and pump?
Yeah, you know, and then fucking.
Will you be mine?
Imagine if you're fucking, you'd be like, hey, don't do this. What the fuck are you doing right here? Get up.
I like aggressive women though, bro. I'm weird. Like I think I was a little egotistical, bro. Like I like girls when they like hit me up. Like, yo, what's up? And I came from like the old days, like where it was like kind of like down ass, like aggressive Mexican girls in like Montebello, Whittier, East LA, like what's up?
Yeah,
like,
what's up?
Fine, look, what's up? I was like, damn, hell yeah.
They're with it,
Fuck yeah, dude. And I was like a little punk rock kid, like suicidal tendencies, you know, went through all my shit, cut off dickies and docks. And, you know, that back then, like, what was it, like the 90s, like music was so integrated, like it'd be hardcore punk and NWA.
Yeah.
You know, like Colors came out and people were slam dancing but getting stabbed.
Yeah.
So like even the Chola chicks thought like the punk rock dudes like, oh, he looks bad. You're bad, fool. Like, where you from? They're like, nowhere. Like, I'm from Catarana. So I'm like, okay, cool. Come on, let's go through a scam. I'd be like, oh shit. You know?
Let's go.
And bitches were tough, dude.
They'll fucking rush your ass, huh?
Yeah, but then you go out to Orange County, you see blonde girls and you go, what's that?
I remember when I was with some chick.
The fuck is that?
And one of the high notes, she told me one time, she's like, hey, what happened yesterday? She's like, I thought you were going to rush me.
That's sick.
I was like, I don't know which. Don't say it. I didn't know it was like that. It's like, yeah.
Nowadays, I think about that idea is better off for me because I don't know. I just like fucking bitches got to tell me what's up. Like,
yeah. Just tell me, hey, I'm down for whatever. Just let me know.
Yeah. You're going to holler at me, no receipts. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I won't tell nobody.
Nah, my heifa's cool, man. She's cool as fuck. She lets me get away with murder, dude.
Yeah.
I should be murdered for what she lets me get away with.
But. My mom was one of those moms too. She always tell stories about me when I was little doing bad shit. I'm like, damn, you didn't used to tell me nothing. She's like, nah, it was like, fuck it. You were just like, you were a little kid. It was going to go away. I'm like,
yeah.
Damn. But I'm like, that shit didn't go away. Motherfucker was always bad. And she always, like, all the time, even like my aunts and shit, they'll be telling stories like of me when I was a little kid being bad. And I'm like, damn, they didn't fucking tell me nothing. Like, fuck. And now when I see people, you see, like, kids being bad and shit, and you're like, hey, tell this motherfucker some shit, dog. And it's like, that's how you were when you were little.
I acted out. I don't think I was bad till I was 12. My mom said I was a good kid because my mom used to beat the fuck out of me till I was like about that age.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then I started acting out. I don't know what happened. Maybe when I started getting into punk music and skateboarding, that's when I got really bad because I was a good kid up until then. I'm half Italian.
Yeah.
So my mom was like a white chola from East LA.
Yeah.
And she was fucking like, really like, didn't let me get away with shit. Hardcore Catholic, put me through Catholic school. And then I just I wild out, bro.
Yeah.
Then I started fucking hitting that Cisco and smoking weed and getting into
cigarettes and shit.
Getting into tagging with my friends, and then going to backyard ditching parties in San Gabriel and East LA.
That was a shit, huh? I always see fucking 90s fucking
I'm a product
shit
of the 90s.
where they fucking have ditching parties.
Hell's Rebels, and there was a couple
party
others.
crews.
Yeah, it was Party Crews. Yeah.
Were you ever from a party crew?
No, I wasn't from anything. I didn't affiliate. Like, all my friends were in gangs or crews and all that shit, but I was always like kind of like I guess I was the kid that could hang out like with
everybody.
Yeah, like I could hang out with the punkers. I could definitely hang out with the gangsters, and then even like I could almost get my way into, even when I moved to Orange County, I could get my way into the rich kids and like the hot chicks and kind of like move around a little bit, you know. A lot of times because I was scoring drugs for them, you know.
Chameleon.
Yeah. Because I'd also wasn't scared, you know. I'd go to Santana and get the clavo for them and shit. You know, that was where I really learned business. Like moving to Orange County and then like not anymore, but dealing drugs, you know, was like how I learned how to fucking re-up.
Yeah.
Being a business owner now, it was like the best. I tell everybody that I've ever fucking known that's wanting to start a business, I was like, well, did you deal drugs? And they're like, no. Okay, did you take a business class? No. Well, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You're dealing drugs in a business class is the same thing. I never took a business class because they don't offer business classes to most people. And if you're Mexican, you got an advantage if you dealt drugs. Yeah. You learn how to re-up. Re-upping's your biggest thing. That's for re-upping. This is for everything else. Mm-hmm. This is for all the fucking shit that when you want to get fucking ghetto rich.
Yeah.
But re-upping is right here. And then the re-up can double, and you can triple your re-up, and then you double your re-up, and you triple your re-up, and before you know it, you're balling.
Yeah.
That helped me a lot. I went from acid in San Gabriel to weed to speed to coke. And then once you got to coke, it was like, whoa, dude, this shit is, now you're making real good money.
Hey, fools that be selling coke, they're fucking make fucking bread on.
Now it's crazier because we were like, how crazy does this podcast get? Is this cool?
Yeah, we're everything.
Yeah, we'd step on it, you know, and it was like smart, you know.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's fucking shit's dangerous because, you know, I heard the cartelas they're like coating the fentanyl in pink so that the coke looks pink, so you know. Dangerous, you know. Don't fuck with it, you know. But before then, it was baby laxatives because the little white kids would do the bump and go, "Oh, this is really good shit."
Or one would be like, "Hey, once I make the call, I feel like I got to take a shit."
And I can say this with impunity because I don't fucking deal drugs. I've been sober for 20 years. I'm for the most part, like my taxes are clean because that's where they always get you.
Yeah,
you know, I'm good. I pay my taxes.
Don't do nothing.
Nah.
You don't smoke gas, got nothing.
Nah, it's a wild road, dude. I'm like all the things, you know. I'm ADD, OD, HDD, fucking LSD.
And you were bad and fucking.
Yeah, I was pretty fucking wild. I got into like bad shit. I elevated all the way to heroin, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got into that fucking wild shit. And at one point, I just fucking realized, you know, I hit a point where. I stopped it, a lot of points, but pretty much just ended up in the fucking crazy house, you know, in a psych ward. And I was like, you know what? I fucking straightened my life out. And then I realized I had money in my pocket all the time. I was like, fuck. The real choice was like, besides being sober, is like, man, if you got money in your pocket all the time or you want to get fucked up. And that's a good choice to make. Like some people, dude, it's fun to get fucked up and fuck chicks or dudes or whatever the fuck you're into or just have money all the time.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. The trick is if you have money all the time, you can still kind of do that other shit. Yeah. But for me, like,
I wasn't going to have money all the time if I was still doing this fucking bullshit.
Tu sabes. So, like, for me, like, I just, I like money because it's like, you know, they say money's power, bro. Yeah. My dad said it best a long time ago. He said, underwrite your own revolution, which to me meant like, you know, like, and that's some real old school fucking 70s Mexican shit because, like, they're not going to hand it to us.
Yeah.
None of these motherfuckers are going to give us a real chance, right? So what we do is we fucking make our own empire.
Yeah, we make it what
you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do, dude. I'm just trying to build my own shit so I got that fuck you money, you know? Yeah. So I can do whatever the fuck I want. And unfortunately, I got to be a 10 and 2 to do it. Yeah, if I'm getting fucked up, I'm going to fucking shoot guns in the air. And I will do that shit. You know, not that I have any guns, but this shit is on podcast.
I can't have any, so I don't.
Motherfucking podcast.
No, yeah, that's crazy shit though. All that, like, I have friends that you know, they fell down the wrong fucking.
Yeah.
And it's hard trying to get them out of there. You know, like we have buddies that been top fucking guys, had money, come from money. Their family has money. They have fucking businesses.
Yeah.
Until, you know, now it's like Skid Row, you know, some shit like that, and you're like, that's fucked up, dog. But it's like, man, what the fuck? There's no way you can help somebody that doesn't want to help themselves, you know?
That's it, bro. And, you know, sometimes you're lucky enough to have them on Skid Row. Unfortunately for me, most of my friends are dead now. So.
Or that.
Yeah.
Fools that died from that
Yeah.
shit.
I lost a lot of friends, man. I lost more than I can
That should
count.
make you wake up and be like, you know what? This shit is not cool anymore.
And you lose friends to the Natch too, man. Look at my band, man. Two of the main guys were gone, you know. Especially when they thought, oh man, the Manic Hispanic's never gonna be the same with them gone. And you know, they were the ones that wanted us in the band, which is the crazier part.
Yeah.
Gabby and Steve both tried to get me in the band years before, and I was strung out on heroin. I couldn't do it. I was like, oh. Then later on, they're like, oh, now I know why you couldn't join the band. I was like, I couldn't be away from the spot, you know. But
oh, that's true, huh? You're like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna be searching for some shit in fucking Colorado on tour.
Yeah, exactly.
And you think that's why a lot of like musicians sometimes like they OD at different places, like when they're on tours, because
to get some sack of some shit.
You're getting like you get high over here. It's like a fool that smokes bud. It's like you want to be, if you're doing a show in Costa Rica, I want to get some fucking bud in Costa Rica. But unfortunately, it's like a different drug that, and they end up fucking. You think that's a lot what it is, that they fucking die and shit?
Tal vez, because I mean, you don't know what the fuck you're getting sometimes. Or some suppliers like, oh, I'm gonna give him the best shit because he's so and so, and fucking dude just.
That's what I always trip out too. It's like a lot of times when I don't know, it's like when people get fucked up, it's like I think it's that it's like that, make that call whoever fucking has it. And it's like some guy's like, hey, my neighbor fucking gets it all the time, and then they call somebody. I think that's the one where that's that fucking batch, or that person's like, fuck, let me make some money off this fake shit real quick. And that's when fools die and shit.
For sure,
and it's fucked up. That's some scary shit nowadays, like all that fentanyl shit where you don't know that shit's in there, and you do it, and it's like, that's fucked up, dude.
It's super.
Well, I have a little cousin that he went and I think they took a pill of some shit. He thought it was something else, and it was fentanyl, and he was in a coma for fucking months and almost didn't make it. Now he's back and everything, but that shit fucks you up just from being a young kid. Like, young kids don't give a fuck. You're getting high or whatever. Somebody busts out some shit. Nowadays, that shit might be fentanyl and they fucking die. And it's like, that's the worst shit ever. It's like some kids are just trying to have fun that doesn't know about stupid shit, the dangers of getting high or doing drugs, and they do something like that and they pass away. And that's the worst shit. Like, even though it's bad, but you're just trying to have a good time.
It got
you know what I'm
real
saying?
Good
like,
camarada, yeah. It got him. It got another one. I think, you know, sometimes they get on a sick one and they want to come down and they don't know what they're getting. And there's a lot of bad shit going around right now as far as pills. They don't know what it is.
You think music helped you out a lot with going down the right road? Like,
it's a tough one.
Changing, like quitting and shit?
Yeah, it's a tough one because I grew up around music. And I don't know if my dad really wanted me to get into music as much because he saw like the pitfalls of it and he knew how hard it was. But it's also like kind of a weird thing. Like, at one point I was like 11 years old and I pulled a guitar out of the fucking closet and just learned it overnight and started writing songs by morning. And he's like, oh shit, there's no way I'm stopping this shit.
You just had it.
Yeah, but then I got it. He always pushed me to do drawing too. And then I really excelled at illustration. And ironically, when I was about 13 years old, and I think they'd already blown up as a band, their road manager, Wally Hanley, rest in peace, and Mousy, rest in peace, were like, oh, let's get this fucking. I remember Wally telling me, I just wanted you out of trouble because you were starting to get fucking into shit. So they said, hey, draw a little logo for the band. Yeah. I think we were on an airplane on the way to Florida. And he handed me a Sharpie and a piece of paper, and I drew this wolf head. And that's the wolf logo they still use to this day.
No way.
Yeah, at 13, I think at 12 or 13 years old, I became a commercial illustrator because it was a very successful logo. They still use it. Yeah. I still look at it now like, shit, I could have done that better. But, I mean, that was it. That was like my start.
And you were 13?
I was 13, man.
That's fucking tight.
Yeah, and it was dope because it's like, for me, it's like accolades, like what you get, like, you know, what the monkey gets the peanut for quick, the trick, you know. That's why I got into tattooing eventually, because when I started doing graphics for bands, or I've done some commercial illustration for some big brands.
Yeah?
Big, but no se paga, you know, like,
yeah.
You know, they fucking, it's always late, bro. Like, fucking, what's up, dude? Like, can I get that check? Oh, yeah. You see this shit hanging in a rack at fucking, I'm not going to say what store.
Yeah.
And you're like, fool, I'm still waiting on that fucking
hey, where's that
check,
bread
homie?
for that?
Like, that shit's, I see people in line buying that shit. So then I got, you know, what was it? At one point, I started hanging out in tattoo shops, and then I was in the back just drawing, like in the 90s, you know, there still weren't the craze of schooled artists hadn't influxed tattooing yet. And I was just drawing shit for everybody in the shop. And they're like, this motherfucker can draw anything. And they're like, all right, motherfucker, if you're willing to clean the toilet and go get our food and take abuse, you know, there's a good chance you'd be tattooing. And man, bet, like 6 months later, I was already fucking making needles when you had to make needles, and locking up the shop and cleaning. And dude, I had a fucking line of people the day they let me do a tattoo, because like I had friends from bands.
Yeah.
Just fucking up my friends over and over again. And I was really lucky, man, because I just had a lot of practice. I got a lot of practice.
What were like the first shops you were around when you started working?
I mean,
or like,
obviously I was from.
Where did you get into tattooing?
I got into tattooing just kind of fucking up my friends, like drawing on them and shit like that. But then eventually I ended up in La Habra after I had left Orange County again for a stint. And then at one point I got back in. I apprenticed at a shop, and then we all got fired for like drugs.
Yeah. The
whole shop got fired. Yeah, the guy tapped the phone and he put a cassette in and hit play. And the first thing was the guy whose helper I was. And he's doing a fucking heroin deal. And I stood up, I go, I quit.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Don't say mine.
And then I went, you know, and I bought my first tattoo machine at the Pike from Rick Walters, who was my grandfather in teaching, but eventually just became my teacher.
And that was Pike when the Pike had
was there.
Rides and shit still, or no?
No. That was the 70s. Was like, it was desolate. It was a shithole. It was just the Pike. Literally just Rick's shop and nothing really else. Went there, I bought my first machine off of me, ran the shader on my palm, and pretty much was like, well, you're my grandkid, so if you ever need anything, learn some shit. And then, you know.
Oh, he's your grandpa?
Well, he's my grandfather teacher.
Oh, okay.
So the guy broke me in, learned from Rick.
Oh, okay.
And if people respect their lineage, which they fucking should, but now that fucking kids get famous on YouTube tattooing, you know, I sound like a boomer, but
no, but it's
they don't
true.
give a fuck about where you came from anymore.
Yeah.
I give a fuck about where I came from. And I came from the Pike lineage via fucking Jason Grant and Rick Walters. Yeah. So Rick was like, and Rick became one of my best friends in the whole world, you know. So when I got clean, I was like, yo, dude, I want to get my life together. He's all right, well, fucking straighten out, and I'll fucking, you know, I'll give you a good reference if you stay clean. So he did, and I just stayed in his pocket, man, and he helped me. He got me to great places, man. I worked at some of the best shops in fucking California until I broke off and did my own thing.
Yeah.
Here I am, still fucking people up.
Yeah, still fucking doing. But you were telling us you went to fucking, what, Japan?
Yeah, twice already.
Did you do that for tattooing or just to go and travel?
Well, I wanted to travel, but I also kind of like knew some people there. Shouts to Yushi, fucking Holy Glory, Horishige, Three Tides, Horiyoshi III, Ichibe. Those are all the homies out there that put me on. I really appreciate all them.
Name the top ass dogs over
fucking
there.
Shit.
Yeah, that's
it's
fucking tight.
Shit. I went out there in December when it was like still kind of close for COVID, but you know, I had a homie that worked for the airline. So he's like, yeah, I'll just fly us out there. And he got to be like my little butler, you know. Yeah. Him in my back pocket was cool because he got to go to cool ass places.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we went to Harajuku. My homie had a spot, and dude, I slanged some tats there, and then I got tattooed from Horiyoshi.
You got tattooed from him?
I got tattooed from Horiyoshi. I got a fucking demon on my shoulder, and then he fucking put his little plaquiazo on my hand.
Fuck.
It was super cool, man. And then you know, I was just slinging them out, doing some tats, and my homie is just he's a dope dude, and the shop's so cool in Harajuku, Holy Glory, go see him in Harajuku. And then he's like, yeah, man, you should come out like every 6 months. So I came out for my birthday, and I went last June, and then they were open.
Yeah.
Japan was real open, like wild as
people there.
Fuck yeah! And I stayed in Shinjuku, which I really like it there because, unfortunately, a lot of Japan got hit with the closure. They were closed for 3 years, so their economy got motherfucked. You know,
so a lot of businesses closed.
A lot of businesses were closing and shit. Like even you think Tokyo doesn't sleep, but a lot of Tokyo like closes around 10 or midnight. You know, so I stayed in what's called kind of like the red light Shinjuku, which is like where all the bars, everything stays open.
Yeah.
The only place in Tokyo you see trash and crime.
Yeah.
Only place where the gangsters.
Everything's clean out there, huh?
Everything's clean except the one area where I decide to stay.
Yeah. Get a little dirty out here. Fuck it.
And I love it there, dude. It was cool, man. I even tattooed my homie tattooed Kabukicho, the prefecture I stayed in.
That's
the
the place where you stayed?
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, I liked it there. It was cool, man. I just felt a little bit of home,
Yeah.
So yeah, I killed it. Did fucking a lot of tats and made a lot of friends and
you have you gotten to travel with Manic Hispanic doing music yet?
Yeah, but we didn't, they're all fucking union job guys and stuff. So we haven't really like done like the overseas thing, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get us out to Japan because I apparently the Moon Eye show happens once a year. And a couple of my friends know a couple of people that say Manic Hispanic would be really good at the Moon Eye show. Yeah, they
love Chicano shit and anything like that. You guys would fucking kill it out there.
Fly us out there. We'll go.
Yeah, we're Moon Eyes, you guys heard them. Manic Hispanic.
7 Mexicans. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
But we've done some shit, And I know before Steve died, there was talk about us going to Amsterdam maybe because there was a promoter out there. I know we do great there. At this point, I think we'd all just love to take a cool trip.
Went to like Mexico or Tijuana or some shit?
Not with Manic, but I played Tijuana a lot of times in my other bands.
You said you were from the...
I was in a band called Los Villains back in the day that put it down in L.A.
Yeah?
And it was like all the kids from Los Lobos. And the two drummers now, my childhood best friend, shouts to Fredo Ortiz, is now the drummer of Los Lobos, who is in the Villains. And my cousin David, who's the other drummer in the Villains, is now the drummer of Social Distortion.
Oh, yeah?
These fools are like...
Sick-ass fools.
They got my drummers, man. The two best bands in the world.
Yoink, swoop them, huh?
Yeah, now we're already broken up. But I'm so proud of both of them, man. I got to see David play with Social D, and I got all chillin' watching him. And I just saw my compa playing with my dad's band, and that was heavy. And they were on tour with Willie Nelson.
No way.
Yeah, I got to hang out with fucking Willie Nelson's band.
You did?
And yeah, man.
That's cool.
I watch Willie Nelson from like the side of the stage every night, just like, fuck, this is
tripping
a trip.
on this man, old school.
90 years old, bro.
Out there, huh?
Pulling fucking little wetas, dude.
Yeah, they're still 20-year-old man.
Only style of music. I don't know any 90-year-old that's pulling 20-year-old girls in short jean shorts and cowboy hats, bro.
That's wild, huh? Willie Nelson.
Yeah, we just got to get that vaquero thing to cross over so it's the same shit.
Oh, it'll be soon.
Yeah,
it'll happen. What's like one of the do you ever got to jam out with your dad?
Yeah.
And like, do you guys chill and jam and stuff? Or you guys never did anything, like wrote some music together?
I think we did some stuff. I'm trying to remember. It's been 35 years playing music, so I'm kind of, yeah, we've done a lot of stuff. Yeah. Like nothing offhand that I can think of, but we've always like kind of wrote songs.
You guys made it a thing to do music together?
Yeah. And I'm pocho as fuck. My Spano writes Spanish very well, so like my dad, he'd help me with lyrics when I was younger, Yeah. But,
and you play fucking Spanish music and all that shit too?
The Villains did a lot. Like we did like cumbias, but like punk rock cumbias and shit like that. So but Manic's doing a lot more now because now there's like at least 2 fluent Spanish speakers in the band. You got Elvis and Dreamer. I can speak and write a little bit, but I'm still like I'm pretty Chicano.
Yeah, I'm still fucking just like us,
Yeah, like my chick's trying to learn Spanish right now, and she's like, she'll tell me some verb, and I go, I don't even fucking know that word. What is that? That's not conversational Spanish.
Yeah,
that's not Chicano Spanish. And then when we went to the Maya Riviera, and I'd be saying stuff, and they'd be, oh, eres Chicano? I go, yeah. They go, ¿sabes de la película Sangre por Sangre? I go, no fucking way.
Yeah, the fucking
They'd be
Blood in, Blood
Vatos
out.
Locos forever.
They love that shit, huh?
It's blowing up in Mexico right now.
That's crazy shit. I trip out. That's just blowing up out here, dog. Matter of fact,
I know.
October 11th, we're gonna fucking be at fucking Coyote Studios in East LA. Manic Hispanic is gonna be playing. I'm gonna be one of the roasters roasting fucking Popeye. You ain't no
Shouts to
vato
Popeye.
loco.
Shouts to
But
Popeye.
yeah, it's gonna be tight. Fucking Popeye, cool ass man. George too. George Perez is gonna be hosting the show. There's gonna be a whole bunch of cool comedians there.
That's gonna be fire, dude.
I'm just gonna be right there, fucking soaking it all in, loving it.
That's
It's
gonna be
fucking
so
cool.
fun. Yeah, man. I mean, you tell me that I get to fucking, play a blood in, blood out roast for Popeye with you guys, I'd be like, nah, that's sick.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, dude. I've been fucking. That was my shit since I was a little kid. Everyone fucking. I remember we used to do fucking blood in, blood out. When we were little ass kids, fucking, we'd be jumping fools into Vatos Locos and fucking
hilarious.
4th, 5th grade, little ass kids, white kids in a fucking in Ridgecrest, because it was just me and my other homie that were the only Mexicans there.
Yeah.
And I mean, fucking, we were blood in, blood out. Into now, fucking, I'm chilling with Popeye, and we're gonna do the roast
Trip,
and
right?
doing all this shit. It's just a trip from doing quotes on George's shit. Where that fool Miklo, they sent me a video of Miklo. He's like, "What's up, 3 plates? I heard you're doing my quotes."
Damian Chapa?
Yeah, dude. And
Wow.
I'm like, "What the fuck?"
That's
and it's a
sick.
trip because my homies are like, "Dog, that was your fucking shit, dog, since we were little." Blood in, blood out. And then now, like, my sister knows all the fucking same quotes.
Yeah.
Just from me watching it a million fucking times.
What'd your parents think of the movie? Because to me, I think that it missed their generation. They thought it was like Mexploitation, like it made the Chicano culture look bad.
Yeah, they were just
They hated
shit.
it.
They're
Like
"That shit."
I don't think my dad's band was really into that movie. They're like, I don't know, because it was like kind of like it was bad in all the right ways.
Yeah.
It's like a bad good movie. It's
Yeah.
the best. It's like the most Mexploitation movie we've ever had.
And it turned into kind of
It's
to
perfect.
like a comedy almost. As
It is a
serious it
comedy.
is. Fool,
It's
that's
hilarious.
a comedy. Now I'm like,
It's
look at this motherfucker. I'm like,
hilarious,
every
It's
scene.
hilarious.
And that movie is the most fucking quotable movie ever.
Easily.
Every fucking line is a quote,
Easily.
dog. Like every line. And it's
Well, that
just
one, then La
hilarious
Bamba, I
now.
think.
Yeah, La Bamba too. Oh, La Bamba is like that's La Bamba and Blood In Blood Out. That was my top shit.
think
Every day,
so,
my
right?
daughter fucking.
Yeah.
My daughter named our dog Richie for Richie Valens. That's when we brought him home. We're like, "What do you want to name him?" She's like, "Richie Valens." I was
They're
like,
both-
"Okay."
they're both
So
real
that's our dog's
watchable.
name is Richie.
They both got better with time. Like some movies don't, but like I'll give a couple of those movies a spin because there was a time growing up where I couldn't even watch La Bamba because it was too close to home.
Yeah.
But then I watched it the other night. I was like, yeah, this movie's sick. And then always, Blood In, Blood Out's probably like every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, bro, Blood In Blood Out, you can watch that shit, and it has it's like you could
It's
watch
long
the
as
jail.
fuck.
Yeah, you could watch the jail section of La Bamba or
Blood
Blood In
In,
Blood Out,
yeah.
and then you can watch the beginning part. Like it has the sections, and
Yeah.
it never that shit never
It's
gets
like
old.
3 hours long or
Yeah,
something like
it's
that.
Fucking 3 hours, and just like Goodfellas too. It has its.
Yeah.
You could watch it all the time, but then you're like, all right, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But that one too, you're like, once it gets to fucking what's his name getting all cracked out and the helicopter, it's like that's when I'm like, all right, I
yeah.
could change it now.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
but
I
you can
kinda
never
like
get tired
when-
of those movies.
I like the whole Afro pick saga part of Blood In, Blood
Yeah,
Out. Like where it
fucking-
gets real deep. You're like, you still got to think that's one of the best fake outs of a movie.
It's a good ass movie
Because
too.
you see, if you don't look and you don't see the mold of the Afro pick, you
You-
don't realize
fool,
that they set him up.
Dog, I was like fucking 5 years ago. I
Yeah.
fucking was watching it and I was like, wait a minute. I was
Yeah.
like, hey,
Sick.
fucking Miklo and fucking Magic got that fool
They
killed.
fucking set it
Because
up.
I'm like, why did he have a mold? And then
Yeah.
I put two and two together fucking 5 years ago,
Yeah.
and I was like, wait a minute. They fucking they're the ones that got Montana
Yeah.
killed. They sent him
That's it.
that motherfucker.
Shout out to my carnal, my brother Freddie Negrete, who drew all the tattoos for that movie.
Yeah. He was in there.
Yeah, he was in it. He was Popeye's ducking my pay.
The fucking
he's in the tire shop.
The tire shop. I'm just hanging in there for my old lady and my kids.
I know you gave me a verbal, Freddie, but we'd love to see you at the
he's
October.
Gonna be there.
Yeah. He told me he's gonna go.
He's gonna go, and he's gonna be on her podcast.
Oh, you got?
Yeah, I hit him up.
Good.
I hit him up since before. Hey,
okay, good.
With Charlie and all them before, and then I told him what's up, and he's always been down. He's like, I'm down.
Yeah. Freddie's.
We just gotta make it happen.
Freddie's my boy.
But
he
Freddie's
said it's a Wednesday, so he can make it to the Popeye thing.
That'll be bad to have him there.
Yeah, he's helped me out a lot too. So
and Freddie's he's a OG,
sickest what does he say? Quadruple OG.
Yeah,
that's what he will call himself.
That's what he'll say.
Yeah. Well, it's 10 years for every G you are, right? So
when he first got into what is it to get into tattoo land? And he showed Jack, he's like, he just fucking tattooed. He's like, you don't need a stencil? He's like, nah. And he just drew some fucking hind on. They're like, all right, you're hired.
Yeah, well.
That was a cool story of fucking Freddie.
Yeah, I mean, we could pontificate on Freddie for hours. The cooler part was that all the shit they were using, those postcards that he was printing.
With the jail ones?
With the little art on it, they were doing them, and he's like, I drew those. And they're like, no, you didn't. And he's like, yeah, I did. He brought them in the originals. Like, fuck, you did do them.
I wonder if you can still get those. I wonder if there's any out there left, like originals.
He doesn't have them, but he probably, somebody will come out.
There's a lot of artwork that fools do. They don't think it's gonna be anything. They don't care about it.
Yeah,
and it's just like,
if anybody,
and then it ends up being something, and it's like, man, I should have fucking kept that original fucking drawing.
Yeah,
I have some drawings of Suavecito, my homie Ito. He does all my tattoos. Mm-hmm. Well, some of my tattoos, but he's one of the artists for Suavecito back in the day, one of the first fools. And I have the original fucking Suavecita that is on T-shirts now still.
Sick.
It's on there, one of the trials, and I gave it to Pete. I brought it here. Modesto has it in his fucking office.
Sick.
But hey, like shit, like back then, like I'm sure like Tony Hawk drawings and all that that people have back then, like those shit, they probably throw them away, or they're in someone's garage all fucking crunched up in a bag of their old shit, and it's like, dude, that shit's some like the original artwork of shit. So I wonder where those.
Bro, I know.
Do you have any old artworks that you fucking threw away and you're like, man, I fucking wish I had a fucking...
Funny you said that, because my dad was just asking the other day, he goes, I wonder where that wolf you drew is.
Yeah.
The original one. I was like, fuck if I know. It's on you. You had it. He's like, I don't know where it is. And he just would like to have it, but...
It's gone, huh? You think it's gone, or it's in some papers?
Probably some dude in Whittier, that middleman, the fucking T-shirts.
Who has it?
He
probably doesn't even know that that's the original one.
He's waiting for me to OD.
He just has it up there for a drawing.
Yeah, he's just like, fool, get back on drugs, and then I'm going to put it on eBay.
Hell yeah. But right now we're going to take a little quick break, let everybody know what keeps the wheels spinning. Thank you, guys.
Suavecito smells insanely good. Meet Suavecito, the world's finest pomade with an unrivaled all-day hold. No matter what your look is, we got you covered. Whether you want a softer, gentler hold, like a warm embrace from your abuelita, or a fiercely strong hold, when you're styled with Suavecito, you'll have everyone turning heads. We got thousands of reviews from guys who have thanked Suavecito for helping them land their dream job and their dream date with their dream do. Ready to transform your hair game for good? Click the link and pick up some of our award-winning superior pomade. Suavecito. Get it, hombre.
And we're back, everybody. Thank you for watching. I want to thank everybody that stuck with us, likes, subscribes, and tells your friends about us. Make sure you guys go to suavecito.com for any hair products, cool clothes, anything you guys want on there. And also, if you're ever in the city of Santa Ana, go to Cerveza Cito Brewery, 4th Street and Broadway. If you want to go to a cool brewery with cool food outside and just a cool place to hang out and get some bomb-ass beer, go to Cerveza Cito Brewery, 4th Street and Broadway. That's one of our sponsors.
Hell yeah.
Brewery. But yeah, it's all Suavecito, the whole circle of this. But one thing we're that we haven't talked about, did you ever get into like fucking like like cars or anything like that, or into any like? Do you have other hobbies other than music and tattooing?
I would love to have got into the carucha scene because I always wanted an Impala.
Yeah.
But at the time, they were like, I just didn't have enough money until I got into tattooing. And then by the time I got into tattooing, they started kind of going up in price. And then I was just puro renta, and I was staying in places where I couldn't park it. Now that I could actually afford a badass car, shout out to Bobby Tribal, who was my family friend. He could have plugged me in immediately, but I just know where to park them.
Yeah.
I got to get a house. I rent still.
Yeah, I want to fucking get a fucking garage to put this badass car in.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love a Ranfla, dude. Like a badass one. But now it's like even the cutter, dude, like a fucking Cutlass. I go 80s style, dude, on
There's
bags.
some badass cars out there where the ones with the crazy fucking patterns now.
Sick ones.
That shit's coming back. That 70s fucking 80s style lowriders.
Best.
That's what I see. Motherfuckers are going for that look right now, and they have some nice ass cars.
You can't get a Cuddy cheap anymore though either.
You can't get anything cheap anymore. You fucking a rusted 48 Fleetline, fuck $15,000. You're like, what the fuck? This shit is just, it's crazy. But you could find good deals. It's just fools that are thirsty. Like fools want to become millionaires off one car sale. Like, dog, just make a little bit of chunks off of a bunch, and you're gonna be good,
Yeah, you got a whip.
That's how it is.
You got a whip?
I used to have a 51.
Fuck.
51 two-door hardtop, no post. Man, that motherfucker, that was Piolín. Everyone knew that fucking car. I used to dip it.
Sick.
And it used to always be fucked up, so I always was doing some shit to it, so I didn't enjoy it too much. And then I finally fixed it. I got it how I wanted it, black, lowered everything. And the last thing I was going to do was put in new windows and hydraulics. Because I wanted hydraulics. I don't want bags. I was like, fuck. So I sent it to this man. I was going to get it done by the Tovars, the best guys in the fucking world if you want a lowrider. And this guy's like, no, don't do it. They got a fucking waiting list. I'll fucking do your car right away. And I was thirsty, dog. I was like, I need this motherfucker on the ground now.
Yesterday.
I was like, put this shit. I said, I don't care what the fuck. I just want it on the ground. Just up, down. That's it. He's like, no problem. I got you. And I would fucking give him money. I'd be giving him money. And I was like, hey, where the fuck is my car, dog? Like, let me get a fucking picture or some shit.
Oh, shit.
Like, you don't even, I'm like, hey, let me go look at my car. And he's like, no, you don't even want to look. I want to surprise you. I'm like, all right, cool. And then he
boosted it.
It came fucking time. No, his son called me and he's like, hey, bro. He's like, what's going on with your car? I was like, I don't know, dog. I'm waiting for this shit to get fucking, I'm waiting for it. And he's like, fool, you need to come down here. And I went, dog, and my car was just like, no windows, no more windows. The rear end all taken out. It was just fucking all my chromes, everything.
Frankenstein.
Gone, dog. And I was like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, dog, my dad got all fucking cracked out again.
On a sick one.
And he fucking burnt all these fools. And there was like me and like 3 other fools that had cars there. They're like, what the fuck? They're trying to beat up the fucking son, like, motherfucker. It was bad, dog. So I just got my car, got the fuck out of there, fixed it again, took it to some other man, fucking fixed it again, finally got it drivable. And I took it home and it just sat right there, and it was just a fucking bad luck ass car, dog.
Yeah, by that
And
point.
I was like, you know what? Fuck this car. And this man would always come and he would always be like, hey, what's up with that car? And I was like, nah. Until one fucking day he came and he's like, what's up with that car, man? I said, get this fucking car out of here, dog. I said, you want it? You can have it. And he's like, yeah. So I sold him the car. And the worst fucking shit ever was that fool just got into the car, turned it on, fucking let it run for a little bit, fucking put antifreeze, talked to me for like 45 minutes. This car was just chilling. He's like, damn, it purrs like a fucking nice. Everything was good on it. And he just got in it and drove off. I was like, fuck. And I was like, that's it.
There goes
I was like,
baby.
just fucking waving the whole fucking time, slow motion. And that motherfucker took off, and I was like, fuck it. So now I was like, you know what? Now when I get a car, I'm going to get a fucking badass car. And I'm going to get it all original and then fix it, but by the right people. So right now I'm just like, once I'm able to where I have money to buy a fucking car, I'm gonna get a badass fucking car.
I mean, we're gonna get it tomorrow. We're gonna break the internet
know,
with
yeah.
this crazy fire ass content podcast, dude.
All the fucking-
We're gonna have whips tomorrow. Even
buying the
Mo's
car
gonna
in the
have
morning.
one, dude. We're
By
gonna
the
be
time
fucking
that-
driving crazy.
By the time this fucking episode comes out, we're gonna be cruising already.
we're gonna be on
Whittier
the
Boulevard.
bumper sparking.
Yeah. The whole time scraping. That's it. 6th Street Bridge. Everybody get ready. Look for us
What's
at your
up?
nearest cruise.
What's up?
You're gonna see me and Louie in that motherfucker low riding
I'm gonna be stacking on the bumper.
to the fucking. We might have 2 cars. Fuck it.
Yeah.
With the trailer, driving one, with another
Yeah,
one on
yeah,
trailer.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. We don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Yeah, play yeah.
But thank you, Louie, for coming out
Gracias.
here and
Shit was sick.
taking your time with telling us cool stories about you and the band. Oh, one thing I forgot to fucking tell everybody before we fucking end this.
That the earth is flat?
Me and Louie are gonna be at fucking Coyote Studios in East LA doing the Blood In, Blood Out, not Blood In, Blood Out, the roast of Popeye. So
Big
fucking,
shouts.
we're gonna be roasting Popeye. Manic Hispanic's gonna be there playing music. It's gonna be a good time. Everyone, there's tickets. You can buy tickets at Pocos Pero Locos on Instagram. They have a link where you can go and get tickets. But we're gonna be there. Also, I'm gonna be at Por Vida Art Gallery in Logan. I'm gonna have an art show right there.
Hell yeah.
Me and other guys. You guys can come out. San Diego, if you're in San Diego, Logan, Por Vida Art Gallery. September 30th from 5 to 11. I'm gonna be showing my art. I'm gonna be chilling right there if you guys want to stop by and kick it. But it's gonna be cool. If you have any shout outs or anything you want to let people know, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? I'm Louie. Shout me out. I'm on Instagram. I'm in a tattoo shop. I play in some bands. All 3 of them are pretty wild as fuck. So there's that, Grupo Manic Hispanic on Instagram. Louie_Perez _3 for my tattoos. Tip Top Tattoo in Fullerton, DTF. Tip Top Tattoo Tip Top Tattoo Parlor. It's like it's a wow. But other than that, yeah, shit's cool. Fucking, I guess aliens are real. Fucking nobody gives a fuck though. They want to talk about fucking wars and
The earth is flat.
identities and what we care, what color we are today. I fucking care about aliens.
Chicano's not a color.
But I guess aliens are real, but I can't find out because nobody gives a fuck.
Fuck aliens.
That shit's cool. Yeah, I heard someone was trying to tell me the earth is flat. That shit sounds mad sus to me. These fools are trying to convince me there's an ice wall instead. I don't know. No mames, dude. It gets hotter everywhere I go.
I know how. What the fuck? Everyone's like, hey, there's the first wall. There's 10 walls. I'm like,
Yeah.
enough, homie. And the Trump wall. Fuck. Goddamn.
Yeah, Trump started it, then Biden finished it, but then Trump's gonna finish it again. What the fuck?
What's going
bro?
on, dog?
I don't know, but I heard aliens are real. That shit's cool. Hey, if the aliens are out here, holler. I'm down. Finish what you started on me. You started with the butt, then the brain. I'm ready, bro. Come on, give me the Elon Musk chip so I can jump over buildings, or at least jump over the Trump wall once he's back, or if he has to be back, or the butt crack and all that. I don't go fuck, dude. Just give me fucking some money.
We just want money.
Yeah, the money, the bitches, the power. Fucking.
What Foxy Brown say? What Foxy Brown say? the money, some shit, what you need in life.
Yeah.
Foxy Brown.
We're too Mexican to vote for parties because we don't trust any of you güeros. That's what I say.
I don't vote, fool, because fuck all of them, man.
Fuck you fools. Fuck you fools. I don't trust a racist, but at least I know they don't like Mexicans. The other guys are saying, we're all inclusive. I'm like, are you sure? Because you sure didn't show it. I'm just saying I don't trust none of you motherfuckers until you give me some money and a Mexican president.
Yeah, we need a Mexican president.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Yeah, Mexicana president even. Mexico, hey, send it. Dude, 2 Mexicanas running. Dude.
I know. What they say by 235, Mexicans going to be the fucking biggest population. We need a motherfucking Mexican president.
You know what? We're going to have a Mexicana president in Mexico pretty soon. We're lacking, bro. USA, you lacking.
They're lacking.
We're coming for your jobs, all right? Mexico, Mexicanos, fucking
there's a group of
Chicanos.
fools moving out there now.
Fuck yeah,
From
dude.
the U.S.
Yeah, but they're all fucking white dudes.
I know we're retiring.
Trying to
out there.
chipotle our food, dude. What's up with that, dude? All I'm saying is USA, the rest of the greater America, Chicanos are coming for your jobs.
2023, 2024.
Boom, 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 boom. Me and 3 plates. We're coming for your jobs too, and your highness.
We're coming. Get ready.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Put your pants on.
Híjole, tighten your belt. We're coming.
Damn it. The one with the letter?
Nah, look at mine, dude. Look at mine. Look at it.
Sick ass fucking Nevilla.
My wife calls it my fucking Captain America belt buckle.
that motherfucker with the eagle. Every time you watch that, a fucking Vicente Fernandez song comes on.
Hey, volver.
With a fucking Avilla right there. But
Fuck
thank you,
yeah.
everybody. Check us out, holding it down with 3 plates on Instagram. Late.
Thanks for having me. Peace.